The following game has been rated M for mature by the ESRB for blood, strong language, and intense violence. That means anyone under the age of 17 should not be watching this video. You have been warned.
Greetings and salutations, I am Outlier and I bid you welcome to this channel. Joining me today is of course my usual co-hosts, Snowball and Wolf. And today we are returning back to Just Cause 4. Yes, every time you make that joke, and every time it still doesn't get old. So the premise of Just Cause 4 is that you play as Super Agent Rico Rodriguez, and you've infiltrated the South American country of Solis, because before moving to Medici, the setting in the third game, your father and, well, technically your family, I guess, used to live here, and your father specifically worked on a classified superweapon project, which we later find out can actually control the weather. All for a dictator that, while I don't exactly want to say tyrannical, he does basically control everything and wield the might of his private military company like it's his own private army. Yes, that is true. But that's sort of the backdrop for the game. We're actually in Solis because we wish to talk with said dictator about why he had Rico's father killed. However, the dictator originally declined a peaceful interview. Assaulting the weather control device by himself with only a few guns is considered peaceful for him. Yes, really. So Rico's decided to basically form an army and burn the whole of the country down because that is his, I think the term is modus operandi. Basically, it's how he was trained by his possibly former employer, a quasi shadowy organization known simply as the Agency. Well, yes, it's mentioned several times that he's no longer with the Agency, but the Agency doesn't strike me as an organization that just simply lets people walk off with all the good toys. Plus, I'm not fully convinced that the Agency is just somebody who would let Rico walk off and do his own thing, regardless of whether or not he has all the good shiny toys. While I have no method of confirming this, I could just as easily believe that the Agency sent Rico down to Solis, but he claims that he has left the Agency so that way there can be a sort of plausible deniability, just in case he's either caught, captured, killed, or ends up nuking everything. Yes, probably. Although, while I've not played every game in detail, I don't actually know if the agency has a boss. You would think so, given how, I don't want to say well known they are, because again, quasi shadowy agency, but given the fact that quasi shadowy agencies just don't have the technology and firepower that the agency does without some sort of governmental backing. Yes, exactly. So this game is of course made by. Thank you again. That being said, let us begin.
Okay, so this.
What the hell?
Why is it every time we load in, somebody starts shooting? Good for you. Anyway, so this is Rico. He is the guy we control. Watch him jump. I would say this is the front and we have enemies inbound, but no, that's actually part of our guys. Well, part of our army anyway. So this, I guess, is one of our
No more
rebels.
of them?
The
Too bad.
two vehicles that drove by were APCs belonging to us. This is the map. I always forget which button to zoom. So we are here. Here is the city of Prospero Ballistica, which we took end of last episode, and currently we're working on the objective of trying to take out Zona Uno, I think it is. Yeah, because we started off in the area with Zona Dos. Zona Trace, I believe, is up here. So we're currently in the process of trying to take down Zona Uno, which is the wind control facility allowing the dictator in charge of Solis, whose name constantly escapes me, Victor Espinoza. I finally remember it. Just as I say that it's escaped me, I suddenly remember it.
And as soon as I get on to another topic, I will promptly forget it.
But this game isn't about me, and I digress. So basically, we are trying to. That's not important right now. Take out the weather control option for Project IAPA, the name for the weather control device located here. And to do that, we need to basically steal a tornado and drive a storm chaser after the tornado, somehow use the storm chaser to get above the tornado, and then skydive through it. All to access the weather control, the device that's actually controlling the tornado. And once we have that, we drive the tornado all the way back up to IAPA and damage it even further. So in order to do that, we need to complete mission Windwalker Diversion. So Mira has been overseeing the setup of wind cannons that will steer the tornado to Nueve Vaz, but she's encountered a problem in the city to help her out, and we need to help her out. But in order to actually complete this mission, we have to secure the Vanez region, which is this area. And in order to secure the Vanez region, we need to clear Perida Blastoff, which is this mission, where this radar base is home to advanced guided missiles. To make an attack possible, fire the missile safely. Also, this mission is in the distro capital. I'm assuming the capital, Solis. And in order to secure this region, which I might as well do because we're here, we need to clear Espadada Plunge. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but then again, I very rarely pronounce things correctly. And the Espadada Plunge is the Black Hand have rigged this import harbor with explosives. Find and dispose of the bombs. Also, there's this one mission here, Old Friends and New Enemies, where Sheldon needs to meet but refuses to say why over the comms. This, I believe, is one of the DLC missions, which I may or may not get to if I feel like it or if time permits. The other one that starts the other DLC pack is up here, all the way back where we started, and it's known as the Artifact, where Javi has received an unsettling message from an old colleague. Meet Javi, and find out what's disturbing him. And on the note of the archaeologists, I'd probably go around and look at old ruins. But I don't actually know where they are, so there's that. But that's neither here nor there, so the goal for today, I guess, is to hit the Perdera Blastoff, take over the Vanyas region, hit Espadada Plunge, take over Distro Capital, and then we should be able to deal with Wind Waker Diversion. Just because we can. Also, it would allow me to secure these areas, and as I said in prior episodes, I don't like having little chunks being held by Black Hand Forces, which is the official name of Espinosa's PMC. So it should clear up this side front, and then we can just focus on moving forward. So let's just track that. And now we need a vehicle, because it is 6.38 kilometers away, and I am not walking that far. Could take this Jeep. Doesn't look like anybody else is using it.
Off we go.
I could also just simply order up a helicopter and fly there directly. It would probably be easier, and I wouldn't have to deal with the tree in the way of the windshield. I also wouldn't have to worry about driving on this one side of the road. Oh look, a tornado. Excuse me. That's a street light. That's another car. Probably shouldn't get out and exchange information. With the way that I'm driving, I highly doubt Rico's insured. I mean, he probably has a driver's license. Maybe. Probably. Never actually thought to ask, but the way I drive, it's probably going to get revoked anyway. Imagine if he gets pulled over. It's like, not only are you driving what looks like to be intoxicated while not actually being intoxicated, you also have several guns which you don't legally own. Yeah, that'll go real over well with the cops. Oh, look, a tank.
Hola. There's an undercover Black Hand operative looking for a ride nearby. Why don't you grab the car they're expecting and pick him up?
Okay, where's this car that they're expecting? Oh, all the way down here. Okay. This is a good thing that we are taking an off-road buggy. We're taking an off-road buggy.
You're really making me angry.
Ay, buenas, señor. Did we get the wrist rest?
Excuse me.
out!
Sir, require a vehicle. Probably should say that before I throw him out. I mean, just think if I could show up in the car that I originally had. How far away is this guy? Wrong button. Okay, that was a bad idea. Get up, come on.
Get off! Come on!
This is... Citizen, I require a vehicle. Close enough.
Go get your passenger, Rico.
Of course, he's just out of visual range, so we didn't see any of that. You need a car?
Hey, dispatch. Make the pickup.
Funny. Now just destroy that vehicle, but it's gotta look like an accident. They can't know that we know. You know?
Oh, I can make it look
Just
like an accident.
drive and don't talk, okay? I'm going to meet someone more important than both of us.
Now I definitely want to wreck the car. Whee! Now that would have been an... I say that would have been an opportune time to destroy the car. But you know, this works still.
That's it for that passenger.
Que bien, Rico. They were up to no good.
Okay, what was that? Oh, a fighter.
Señor Rico Rodriguez, leader of the big, bad army of chaos.
Who is this?
Your army's having some trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I'm sending you coordinates. Nos hablamos.
Well, if that fighter just exploded was one of ours, and based off the paint scheme, I'm assuming that it is, I'm inclined to assume that yes, we are in fact in trouble. Now, I have absolutely no idea what this job is, and I'm definitely not doing anything close to what I was planning on doing in this episode. But that's kind of how these games work. Up we go. Come on. Where am I looking at? Small desert hamlet in Paramos, mostly populated by workers employed at Mina Ricardio. Okay. No one suggests the Army of Chaos needs help in this region. Well, I guess we gotta go do that. I mean, we don't have to do that. No law saying that we should do that or need to do that.
Where are you? Who are you with? When are you coming home? So I speak. Listen.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this car. Doesn't look as banged up.
So then,
It's also belongs to the Black Hand. You know what? I know the waypoint says this way, but it looks like... Is that a cow? That is a cow. Okay. Excuse me, cow. You see, if we take this road... we could get there slightly faster because we won't be traveling as far in the wrong direction. Now we're going to drive in a straight line. So this must be the third environment. Thought it looked desert-like. We're now... we're not crossing the front, but we kind of already crossed it. Kind of hard to notice when people aren't fighting and there's explosions. There isn't explosions going all over the place. Plus, we are in a Black Hand vehicle, so they probably won't know us unless we hit something or someone, as we've already taken out multiple streetlights and start swerving across the road and sideswipe that one. Or two dead. The person driving the car. Who knows? I didn't stop and get a look. Out of the way, official Army of Chaos, I mean Black Hand business. I would say the horn actually works, but I'm not entirely certain.
I don't know.
Oh look, a train. Interesting. was going to ask how far away am I still, but that's my turnoff right there. So, as we almost miss it. It looks like I can just drive down here.
Stretch my legs. What the hell happened here?
Now you see what we can do.
Yeah. Who's we?
My name is Escarlata,
No.
and I speak for the gangs of the Solino Underground. We're not big fans of the Army of Chaos. Why don't you come meet us?
You sure you want that?
See you soon.
Okay, so now there's a third party going around.
They hit us hard. At least no one got seriously hurt.
Can I take this, or is this dead? Oh, that looks dead. Okay. Alright, so clearly the chemicals aren't... Chemicals. The criminals are under the employ of the bad guys. So, the Salino Underground, Carl Escalada wants to meet on Isla Santorio. She says the gangs of the Salino Underground are unhappy with the Army of Chaos. That is not my problem right now. I have a missile silo to explode. Should probably get a ship to cross the water, but I'm only seeing freighters and a sailboat. Neither of them are probably the best to cross water in relatively quick succession. Not succession, quick speed. Oh look, a goat. But that's what airdropped resources are for, if I remember exactly how to do that. It's a warship. Probably not fast all that much either. So you know what? Let's edit the loadout. Oh look, a new assault rifle. Not what I'm looking for right now. Did not realize that there was an other category. Alright, so I can get a ferry. Can't really get any speedboats. Can get a helicopter. Or the Thunder Barge. Or we just go with the warship. Now let's just go with the warship.
Copy. Drop incoming.
Probably not really faster than the sailboat and other boats. Well, probably faster than the sailboat.
Yeah. Let's do this.
We are cruising along at around 50 knots, going slightly sideways. So, maybe. And we have a cannon. I have no idea if that hit anything. Try not to hit the sailboat. We were actually successful at that. Bunch of helicopters. would say they'd probably leave me alone because I'm in a warship, but let's be honest. It's not painted under their colors, so... yeah, there's that.
Check this out, Rico. We got a sleeper agent embedded at Ojo de la Pradera.
A sleeper agent?
See? He's like my second cousin's husband's second cousin or something. But he can take the base's missile launchers offline. Without those launchers, the base is defenseless. If we take it, then we'll be able to monitor all Black Hand movement in the region.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. I also like how there's a feat solely for just driving a boat. Yep. Definitely driving a boat. I stop and it goes away. Which means all I really need to do is just have the slowest boat known to man in the game and try to circumvent the, circumnavigate, I can't talk anymore, the entire country just as much as I can do. Alright, so we'll just park the warship right here. Yeah, no way they'll notice this. Of course, they just get off of it. Now, there is a cliff between me and the objective, but that's not really a problem for Rico now, is it? He can fly. Well, sort of.
Ojo de la Pradera.
Listo. Here's our inside guy. Buenas, Rico. So there are 3 missile launchers. I figured out the way to shut them down permanently.
What do I need to do?
The launchers are held shut by generators. Safety redundancy. Destroy them and I bring up the launchers.
We're bringing up the launchers.
See, and we fire them off. Then, no more missiles.
I like it.
I usually have these things.
Tank squad deployed. On our way.
Oh, they just start with a tank. Okay. You're not the only one with a sniper rifle. This is now mine. Grab some more ammo. Just take out the ever-increasing supply of enemy forces. 1 out of 6 generators, and that's a grenade. Yeah. Okay, so where's the next one? I mean, I'm assuming they're close to each other. Not seeing it. Well, I'm all manner confused. That's not even a sentence. Just break you for the fun of it. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Okay. Oh look, a satellite dish. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Was a satellite dish. Or radar array or something. Anyway, it's broken now, and that's all I care about. That's the satellite dish. Alright. So if that's the Northern Missile Launcher... Are there any line indicators going this way? So there's that. Are there any indicators on this side as to where the other generator may be? Yes, no, maybe? That's curious. The wire junction just leads back to this thing. I'm assuming since I only see one generator, I'm assuming there's a second one going off somewhere else, but I don't see the wires for it. Okay, fine. Take you out. Happy? You had the target. Get off and let's go. Come on. Okay, I see where it is. This is actually where it was. What's up? Oh. Fix gun in place. There we are. Out of exploding bits. Okay.
That's one.
Stand back.
Is that the
Deploy the
fun one?
launcher.
And that opens up. So we're going to have to ramp another vehicle off of this one. Alright, so what weapons are there in here? We have an RPG, looks like a shotgun, and the SW9 assault rifle. What's the shotgun? Oh, that's the RPG. Auto slug.
Rocco.
Oh, the Ricket one. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting and all, but I'd rather have the machine gun. Okay. The other rocket launchers are down here, or at least another one of them is. Just gonna borrow this SAM site real quick. And by borrow, I mean steal. That's now ours.
Got an intruder here! Yeah!
Also take this one. Blow up this gas tank, just simply because I like blowing up gas tanks. Same with this one. Since we're on a borrowing frenzy, my helicopter now.
Enemy air unit detected. Weapons are up.
Of course, I should have checked to see if there were more SAM sites. I did not. It was my helicopter. There are a lot of SAM sites here for some strange reason. Why do they have a lot of surface-to-air missiles in the area where they keep the helicopter? I find it rather odd. I was running low on sniper rifle ammo, but there was another sniper here who was more than willing to give me his ammo. So there's that. You are mine as well. Oh look, another helicopter. So kind of them to leave helicopters here.
Surface-to-air system is online.
Let's roll.
Of course, there's even more SAM sites over here. Okay, fine, I won't be in a helicopter. Why are they so anti-helicopter? Almost as bad as being anti-tank. You steal 1 or 2 tanks, and they send an entire army out to switch weapons. Thank you. They send an entire army out to take you out.
Someone throw him down!
I find it interesting, as soon as you take out one of the heavy weapons specialists, all the grenades just magically go off. Almost like they're designed to do that. I'm running low on ammo. Come on. Get moving. Dang it. Stand still so I can shoot you. There we are. Up we go. One sniper down, well, technically 3 snipers down. Been taking out a whole bunch of snipers. My SAM site now. If a helicopter would work. Alright, so I need a vehicle. Can't find a vehicle. Where do I need to go? Let's say that's a vehicle, but that's a civilian truck. And something tells me I should probably look for something a little bit more armored that can carry passengers, so no tanks. Yeah, I know. Alright. Alright, so instead of the railgun, here's the APC. I mean, there's a tank right there, but go with the reptile AAV, and I forgot to actually summon it.
See? Dropping supplies now.
See, how come that plane doesn't get shot down, but it's relatively high, and I may have taken over, destroyed pretty much all of the SAM sites. Come on. Where is it in? And close enough.
Let's roll.
Doesn't this have a passenger seat? Could have sworn it had a passenger seat. Could be mistaken about that. What was that? I mean, it's certainly armored, so I have a feeling that's actually broken. And this is on fire, I just realized. We should probably get out as it goes. Alright. I cannot see. There we are. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Now then.
Fancy.
Alright, I guess that could This has a passenger seat. Where do I gotta go? Garage. Basically right where I am.
Coming! Nice to meet you.
Alright, fine. We'll actually provide him cover.
We gotta get to the control center in the east.
Buckle up.
I'm gonna scramble the missile guiding system. They'll fire into the sky and detonate.
And I had a feeling we would have to... Why am I constantly turning aside? So I had a feeling we're just going to have to ramp over the missile silos.
Watch out!
Okay, what is wrong with this vehicle? Is it missing a wheel? Well, we do land wheels down, so I guess we're good. We're going to have to ramp off of each and every one of them to get where we need to go. I mean, I'm not really complaining. But did you know we actually can? That one's actually better. Except now we're actually caught on debris. Excuse me. In the way. Out of the way. Thank you. Yeah, this is in the general direction we need to go. Car's only a little bit on fire now. And of course we have to ramp off the third one. Because why not?
Here, this is it. Cover me, senor.
Okay. Guess we weren't really covering him now, were we? Alright, so I'm assuming they're going to be coming from this angle. It suits me just fine. Allows me to do this. Now they don't have as much cover in front. Now. One way to take somebody out, I guess. I like the fact that these machine guns have an infinite number of bullets. Because now I'm pretty much just shooting at nothing.
Okay, target computer's mine. Now for authorization keys.
Okay. It kind of blew up the vehicle that we were using. So that'll be a problem. Or, you know, it just does that. Driver should not have left the in-place gun. I mean, this works all the same. We almost done. I'm almost out of bullets. Again. So it can shoot you. Just gonna blow that up for the fun of it. But yes, I know he's right there.
Just need to jumble up the safety codes.
We done now? Here we go. They're bringing in the semi-professional people.
Got some troops coming to help you out, Rico.
About time. Okay. Definitely taking their time getting down. Meantime, they're basically sitting ducks. Well, not really. They got guns. Grab this. Put this dude in the knees and the butt. Because I'm all for fair play. Say, where did my allies go? But I think I know where they went. Oh, look, a friendly attack helicopter. I guess it's a good thing all the SAM sites are down. Well, cool. I don't think I cleared all of them in this area, but I'm not seeing...
All right, let's do this.
Really? I'm on a mounted gun. You're gonna stand right in front of me and just stand there? That's a grenade.
And that's it.
Yes, didn't embarrass you, Bobo. Listen, hey, let's take this offline. Just fire the missiles. That is the best, no?
Kinda busy, can't see. That's the second time one of these places I didn't get to see the missiles go off. That should kill it. If not, then that's a very thick shield. That is a very thick shield. Made him drop it at least. Okay, so in the meantime, advance the front. And we get railgun artillery, a fixed railgun thingy. And we can now do Windwalker diversion, but let's actually secure the area first.
Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
We don't want to blow up the satellite dishes. But this is our base now, and that would be counterproductive in the grand scheme. Where are the attack helicopters? Probably back up top. Look how this base has a gondola system because it's that big and expansive. And at the top of a cliff.
Back to your posts. Target is gone.
Well, target's still here, it's just all your forces are gone because this is our place now. Up we go. Now I think the helicopters were down here. I would say no new helicopters, but there's a few here. They just haven't spawned in yet. Or hadn't spawned in yet. Now they have, and this one's mine.
Surface-to-air system is online.
Let's go.
Possible disturbance. Checking it out.
And we cross the front yet again. Mainly because we cross it, advance the front, and then cross it again to re-advance the front.
Puerto Espada is under the protection of Coronel Munoz.
Our intel says he's planning to blow that harbor and frame the Army of Chaos.
Not on my watch. I'll let you know when I'm there.
That sounds kind of productive.
No hostiles found. Heading back.
So I guess this is the capital. I would say fancy, but I also want to say small. Given the size of Solis, and I've actually seen how they've done cities in prior games, this is not much of a this is not much of a city. Probably perfectly fine for a capital. I mean, there's quite a few national and state capitals which aren't all that impressive per se by themselves, at least compared to other larger, more expansive cities. But they get a certain level of awesomeness just simply because they are the capital. Alright, so what bombs do we have to explode? I'm sorry, defuse.
I've reached Puerto Espada.
Listo. There's a console in the wet dock. Izzy can scan the Black Hand records to figure out where the bombs are. Once she does, you'll need to work fast to get them in the water.
I'm sure I do. Alright, well, I don't want to risk them getting this helicopter, so...
Hostile in our area of operation.
Acknowledged. Intruder on site. All units engage.
Keep an eye open for Munoz, Rico. They call him El Maniaco.
Alright, and those of us who don't actually speak Spanish, what does that mean?
All units, hold position.
Alert! Fire!
Okay, that's kind of productive, the grand scheme. Let's run away like a hero real quick. Okay, you're not an enemy. My mistake.
Senor Munoz, I presume.
I've been looking forward to this, Rodriguez.
El Maniaco is dead.
Wait, that was the colonel? Okay.
Easy.
Working. Marking the bombs. You're looking for cars, bikes.
The fuse is lit, Rico. Take care of as many of those vehicles as you can, or it's gonna be bad.
I'll
Okay.
put them in the bay. Should minimize the damage.
So another one of these. We're probably not... Come on. Probably not going to be able to clear all 10 of them in this quick in
That vehicle's rigged.
5 minutes.
So let's get it into the water.
Hostile is in ground vehicle.
Okay, so that didn't work, but I'll take that. So what is this? This is a light bulb.
Another bomb.
water.
Working on it. Okay. You have to get them into the water, so the two that I just blew up don't count. So I got 1 out of 10 and 3.5 minutes remaining. I am not getting this done right now. Can't the Black Hand think of a more normal way to take care of their harbors? I mean, seriously, who just simply has random piles of vehicles just bomb-laden laying around? Come on. Up we go. Down we go. Okay, so I have about half the time left to take out 7 vehicles. Not going to happen. Well, that could work. Get in.
You've got about half of them. Keep at it.
Yes, and I have less than half the time to get it done.
We no longer have eyes on the hostile.
Command here. Find that hostile.
Okay, that's not one.
1 minute till detonation.
Yes, and I got 3 cars left. Not going to happen.
I agree.
Especially if I get stuck under the pier. Get up.
Only 30 seconds. Come on.
Get out of my way. Where the heck is the water? Getting lost will probably cost me this.
10 seconds. Just one more, Rico.
Not gonna happen. I'm too far away. Now, getting lost is probably what cost me this, but that's closer than I thought that was actually going to get. So let's retry this again.
Command, we have an intruder on site.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage.
Off we go.
Can we not pop a wheelie, please? Thank you. Get back up. hell's this bike getting down?
Acknowledge. Maintain pursuit.
Seriously. I may risk this mission just to see how I'm getting this bike down. That's one way, I guess.
Target's last known position was on site. Stand by.
This is taking too
1
long.
minute till detonation.
I need easy targets, not flashy targets. Like this vehicle. Because I got 40 seconds left and still gotta get 4 vehicles into the drain.
Only 30 seconds. Come on.
No, not happening this time either. I'm actually doing worse than I did last time. Should probably get clear. Surprised the things don't explode, but I don't think they're actually meant to. Just, oh no, you failed, try again.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
Get up here. Stop. Go here. Get in the car. Get car and water. That works. Okay, I'm not going to ask.
That target is in a ground vehicle.
I just suddenly thought of something. If this place is set to explode, with an explosion powerful enough to actually destroy the harbor, what's going to happen to all the troops currently shooting at me? They're going to go with the harbor. Something tells me they don't exactly have time to evacuate if they're still shooting with about 40 seconds left.
I agree.
Right between the
Just one
ship
more,
and
Rico. Only 30 seconds. Come on.
I know. Give me a minute. True, I don't have a minute. I got 20 seconds to get moving. And that is not helping. Get up, come on. Got work to do.
10 seconds.
Darn it. Like literally a second too late.
Hostile in our area of operation.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage. All Black Hand units, stand by for more intel.
Okay, which way am I going? Yeah, if I didn't land in the... didn't wingsuit into the ground, I probably would have actually made that. Maybe a second to spare. But I did wingsuit into the ground, and at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. Okay, of course, also, constantly missing this car probably didn't help things either. Having it explode before it hits the water also doesn't help. Oh look, an APC. Several, actually.
Hostile is in ground vehicle.
Not helpful. Was in ground vehicle.
1 minute till detonation.
Changing position.
Only 30 seconds. Come on.
Nice ride.
10 seconds.
Command, target is in the ground vehicle.
Not gonna make it
Just
with 2
one more,
seconds
Rico.
remaining. Okay, so probably having that one vehicle explode just before it enters the water was probably not helping me. I'm beginning to dislike this mission. I'm to really dislike this mission.
Command, we have an intruder on site.
Acknowledged. Intruder on site. All units engaged. All Black Hand units, stand by for more intel.
So that's 2, or technically 7, if we're picking nits, as the saying doesn't go. That was not a shortcut. Still ended up in the water. First question now is, can I get 2 more in the water in about 1 minute's time?
One minute till detonation.
Let's go this way. Let's not go this way. That was not helpful.
Just one more, Rico.
I know.
Only 30 seconds. Come on.
We'll go with the one right next to the water. How's about that?
Oof. That was a little too close for comfort. Nice work, Rico.
It only took like 3, 4 shots.
Visual on target.
Copy. We acquire target. Now.
Alright. I hate those missions. Those kind of mission. But, let's move the front, take over the capital. We now have access to Spearhead Transport. We can now we could before technically do Windwalker Diversion. But now we control the area that the mission occurs in. And I know I said at the beginning of the video that plan was to do the 2 missions I just did plus this one, but learning of a possible third-party group kinda ate up too much time more time than I was expecting. Also, trying to save the port and failing 3 times didn't help either. So we may need to, we will be doing this mission next video, because I'm going to call it here.
Everybody stay safe from the plague, and have a good day.